And we are live on the vertical side as well. So playoffs started 2 weeks ago. Yeah, our playoffs started 2 weeks ago also. But we have 6 teams make the playoffs. Stafford and Puka gave me a combined 90. All right, here's the kickoff. Caught it to 2. Up to the 10, 20, 25. Gets up to about the 29-yard line, and the Colts offense will come out and start there. Yo, Mr. Charles, what is up, Charles? NFL football action, Monday night edition. Let's go. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. They're officially marking it at the 28. Phillip Rivers in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to his right. Now fires up the right-hand side, going deep. That might be a flag. The defender never turned around. Incomplete, 2nd down. Daniel Berry checking in on both sides. Thank you, Daniel Berry. Always appreciate that. Yeah, I was surprised too, Bam. Pittman was the intended receiver. 2nd down, Rivers still in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to his right. We have a whistle. It'll be a false start. So not bad. The tracker about 30 seconds ahead of me. Not bad. Yesterday the games on Fox and CBS were 2 plays ahead of me. I'm like, yikes. So 2nd and 15 coming up. Rivers takes a snap. Delayed draw here to Taylor. Up to the 25, up to the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8. Bryce Huff, former Jet, in on the tackle. Rivers coming out of retirement last week. He was 18 for 27 for 120 yards. A touchdown and an interception. Oh, we got a player down for the Colts. Bortolini, the center. That's not good. And we got our first bot already tonight. That's why I can't find it. Thank you, Charles. 1 bot so far. 1 bot. Let's write down our stats here. Leave enough room for overtime just in case. Charles says bots don't bother us tonight. Charles also says, feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time. Still first drive, opening drive of the game here. We have 8 votes in the poll already. Make sure, if you haven't, make sure you vote in the poll there. And over on the vertical side, we have two votes. During the first intermission there, the Flyers had 14 shots in the first period. Did not score. Bortolini going to the 10. Danny Pinter will come in out of Ball State. Ball at the 30. Rivers in the shotgun. I'm on the wrong one here. That's why. That'll be a first down. That's Taylor. There we go. That looks a little bit better now. 19 yards. They're going to officially mark it at the 49-yard line. He said we didn't sub. Yeah, kicking the referee, kicking the official out of there. He's like, we didn't sub. Fakes the handoff. Now fires it to the left. Wide open. That's Downs on the catch. Down to the 34-yard line. That's the first one. Rivers still in the shotgun. Taylor to his left. Takes a snap. A delayed draw here. And down to the 31-yard line. Down to the 31. It'll be second down. Colts right now 8-6. They would not make the playoffs. Ball at the 31. Rivers still in the shotgun. Downs the man in motion. Rivers changing the play. 10 on the play clock. Takes a snap. Looking to the left. Fires it up the left side. Got a man. Incomplete. Knocked away. Going to Tyler Warren there. And it was knocked away. Warren, our guy out of Penn State. Rivers in the shotgun. Nobody with him. Takes a snap. Looking to the right. We have a flag. Fired across the middle. That's Pittman. Inside the 20. First down. We'll see what the flag is. Illegal formation. It's coming back. Jalen Travis, the left tackle. So it'll be 3rd and 12. Ball at the 36-yard line. Have to get to the 24 for a first down. Rivers in the shotgun, takes a snap. Looking to his right, fires it to the right. It's caught. Downs. He's got the first down. Down to the 23-yard line. Fired out to the left. That's Warren. Down to the 20-yard line. Gain of 3. Rivers looking really good. Rivers has looked good. Even though they lost to Seattle last week, he had them in position to win that game till that last-minute field goal. Now, here on the opening drive against San Francisco, marching right down the field. Rivers in the shotgun. Taylor, the man in motion. Oh, it looked like offside on the defense. Looks like a free play going up the left side. Touchdown! Does he hold on? It's Pierce. Offside on the defense, so the play will stand. Rivers marches right down the field. Wow, it says Bam. Unbelievable. Nine plays, 72 yards, and the extra point is good. It's 7-0. 4.5 minutes in. Old man Rivers just keep rolling. Rolling on the river. Very nice, Charles. So we will see how San Francisco responds. What's next week's schedule? I know there's some game on Christmas Day. Cowboys Commanders at 1, Lions Vikings at 4:30, and Broncos Chiefs at 8 o'clock. Then Saturday the 27th, Texans and That's a great commercial with the lizards. Texans Chargers on Saturday at 4:30, then Ravens Packers. Then Sunday, we have to wait to see what games we get. Let's look at the NHL scores tonight. Only 2 games going on right now. The Lightning have a 3-1 lead over the Blues with 4 minutes to go in the second. The Flyers and Canucks are scoreless after 1. Then tonight at 10, it'll be the Ducks and Kraken and Blue Jackets and Kings. Light schedule today for the NHL, and I believe they have a week off. Everybody gets a week off. Oh no, they'll be back on Saturday. So depending on when you played, A lot of teams getting time off. Charles says winners never quit. Oh, no. See, I'm so used to that one, Charles. Winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. Smash them free subs and hit that like button. Caught at the 8-yard line up to the 20, 25, 30, up to the 31-yard line. And San Francisco will start there. See that? I almost went with the Charles's normal quote. It tricked me up. Five out of 7 for 73 yards for Rivers on that drive. And a handoff to CMC here up to the 35-yard line. Gain of 4. I missed the Colts touchdown. How? Yes, sir. They marched right down the field. That's how. I did a little change. This is powerful indeed. This is powerful indeed, Charles. So let's see how Purdy and the 49ers respond here. Once again, Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant the year he was drafted. And that went over the middle. Kittle makes the adjustment, and he's got the ball down at the Indianapolis 39-yard line. Nice adjustment by Kittle. Ball at the 39. Purdy under center. Fakes the handoff. Now we'll dump it off to CMC. Nice gain there down to the 33-yard line. Down to the 33-yard line. So nice response so far from San Francisco. Purdy in the pistol will hand it to CMC. He's got a first down inside the 30, down to about the 24-yard line. Just inside the 25-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun. We'll hand it to CMC. Comes to the right. He's only going to get about 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. Purdy in the shotgun here. No protection with him. Takes a snap. Looking to the left. Over the middle. Fires it down deep. Touchdown. Who's that? Robinson. .22 yards to DeMarcus Robinson. And we're about 8 minutes into this one, and both teams have scored. That little look by Purdy to get the safety to go over. Extra point is good. We're tied at 7. 6 plays, 69 yards for the Force and 317. Colts will get the ball back. Let's see how Rivers and company respond. Pam says, "Oh man, can we get a shootout? That'd be awesome." Broncos Chiefs on Christmas night. A portrait of Stuart Scott. Oh, I might have to watch that. That's great. Anaconda movie preview. Welcome in, everybody. We got 7 people checking us out so far tonight. Smash them thumbs up for us. Consider subscribing to the channel. I still got to find a way to get Nightbot off of the thing there. He invented the potato. All right, here we go with the kickoff. It's short. Caught at the 8-yard line. Up to the 20. 25. Cuts it up. He's up to about the... Oh, he fumbled the football. I believe San Francisco jumped on it. Abdullah fumbled. San Francisco jumped on it. Oh, yeah, that ball's out. Fumble. So San Francisco's offense right back out onto the field here. Over to Kittle. That'll be a gain of about 12, maybe 13 yards. Inside the 15. Bam says, damn. Purdy back to the line. Under center here. CMC in the backfield. Hands it off. He'll cut it up. He spins inside the 10. Down to about the 9, maybe the 8. We'll see where they mark it. Ball at the 9. Second and 5. 5:50 left in the first. Another handoff to CMC. Inside the 5. Going to be close to a first down. I think they're going to mark him right at the line, so it will be first and goal. They're going to mark him at the 4. Kittle out there on the edge getting the block. First and goal, ball just inside the 4. Use check the man in motion. Takes a snap, handoff, and going to get only to the 3-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 2. Second down. Just under 5 minutes here. CMC still standing on the sideline. Ball just inside the 3-yard line. Oh, we have a whistle. Timeout by San Fran. They've started playing hockey in the second period there between the Flyers and Canucks. Still scoreless. They might have just scored. Actually, Vancouver might have just scored. Purdy takes a snap. Dumps it off. Touchdown. CMC. Number 15th touchdown on the year for McCaffrey. 2 quick touchdowns, yep. Five plays, 26 yards. The extra point is good. And San Francisco leads 14-7. 4:33 to go here in the first. So let's go over and look at Twitter, see if we get any more baseball news since the Jeff McNeil trade. Michael King's deal with the Padres is now official. 3 years, $75 million. He's got an opt-out after the 2026 season. John Heyman says it best. McNeil trade was logical and expected, and continues the roster turnover. And don't worry, Met fans, there will be more players coming. Oh, Rob Refsnyder signed with the Mariners on a 1-year deal. That news came after the McNeil trade. The Mets did get a young rookie ball player back in that deal for McNeil. Only 17 years old. Won't be 18 until January. The A's received Jeff McNeil and $5.75 million. Oh, so the Mets are paying almost $6 million of that $16 million deal. So I don't know what the Mets are doing the rest of the way, but that freed up $10 million in cap space. Poole says Vince Coleman fireworks show. What? Caught at the 5, up to the 20, 25, 30 on the outside. Past the 35-yard line, they'll mark it out at the 36. Doesn't fumble this time. Bortolini, the Colts center, officially ruled out with a concussion. All right. Here we go. Rivers and the Colts offense back on the field. Down a touchdown here. Rivers takes the snap, looking to the right, fires it to the right. I believe that's downs. It is. Gain of about 8. Gain of about 8. Second down and 2. C. Lee says, I've always liked Rivers. Yeah, me too. That was his first career free play touchdown on that bomb. A handoff to Taylor up to the 45. He's got a first down up to the 48-yard line. Three and a half minutes left in the first. They're officially marking it at the 47. Yeah, I was surprised. I saw ESPN put that up. I'm like, wow. Rivers takes the snap, looking, fires it across the middle, incomplete. It was going to downs. The defender needs to calm down there. It was an overthrow. The most valuable player is the most valuable player is the one who the most players valuable. Try it again. Feel inspired to join in the chat? You're welcome to do so at any time. Light crowd again tonight. Our NFL crowds are light. Rivers in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Taylor. Dumps it off across the middle. That'll be a first down to the 42-yard line. Who's that, Ogletree? Ball at the 42 of San Francisco. Takes a snap. Steps up. Avoids the pressure. Incomplete. Was trying to get it to Ogletree again. Second and 10. 2:20 left here in the first. Fakes the handoff, looking. Fires up the right side. It's caught. That's Pierce down to the 25-yard line. First down. First and 10 at the 25 here. Pierce has got 41 catches for 822 yards, averaging 20 yards a catch. Oh, reverse, downs, inside the 24. Oh, he's tripped up. Nice play there. He's only going to get 2, maybe 3. Kurt, what's up, Kurt? Welcome back. Rivers still in the shotgun, Downs to his left. Takes a snap, looking to the left. Throws it to Downs inside the 15. Down to the 10, out of bounds about the 9-yard line. First and goal for the Colts. 45 seconds left in the quarter, so they do have to run another play here. First and goal at the 9. Rivers 9 out of 13 for 121 yards here in the first quarter. A handoff to Taylor. Down to the 5. It'll be second down. That'll take us to... Oh, we have a late flag. So that might not be it. Holding on the offense. Dalton Tucker. $18 seconds left. We'll see if they just let the clock run out. Oh, there's another bot. That one's over on the vertical side. That'll do it for the first quarter. It'll be first and goal from the 18-yard line when we come back. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. We have 7 votes over on the vertical side on YouTube on who's going to win tonight's game. 43% saying Colts, 29% saying 49ers, 14% hoping for a great game, and 14% saying they need fantasy points. Over on the YouTube big side, we have 10 votes in the poll, 7 for San Francisco, 2 for the Colts, and 1 person needing fantasy points. Once again, I hope he hops in because in the Rising Rhino League, Fitzy and I will be facing each other for the Fantasy Football Championship. And in the league for the channel, the PAS channel, I believe it's my buddy Frank versus Fitzy. So Fitzy in both leagues made it to the championship. Whoa. What is this a commercial for? Yes, the Steelers are going to make the playoffs. Wilders Fence, do you want the Steelers to make the playoffs? Alright, Pool. You might be able to act like that on other people's chats, but you have nothing creative to say, dude. You can watch and not chat. How's that? Rivers? Tipped and incomplete. C. Lee says, are we going to get a Flyers game anytime soon? I was thinking about doing the Flyer game tomorrow night, but it doesn't start till 9. I think tomorrow night's Flyer game starts at 9. Let me look. Nope, I'm on the wrong day. Handoff here. Only going to get a yard, maybe 2 for Taylor. It'll be 3rd down. That's next week. We don't want next week. Tuesday night. Yeah, the Flyers. Why they're playing Chicago and it doesn't start till 9 o'clock? Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do the Flyer game tomorrow night or not because it starts at 9 o'clock. The Welders would love that. Fired up the middle. Caught. Touchdown. That's Pierce. There's a flag in the end zone. Pass interference on the defense. That'll be declined. We're an extra point away. See Lee saying tutty. Bam says we got a shootout, boys. San Fran, Indy. Extra point is good. We are tied at 14. All right, we'll see what San Francisco does here. Actually, they must have taken the goal away in the Flyer game because it's still 0-0. I thought Vancouver scored. Celebrate Christmas all day. Charles says, great game shaping up on the PAS network. I love that commercial. He's like, do you think I have a shot to make the team? No. Whoa. Yeah, a bunch of games on Christmas Day. Charles is right. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We'll get there. The numbers are hurting just because they're taking so much time off. So we got to get back into involved in the YouTube algorithm. Third and goal from the 16, and he throws the pass. 14-15 left here in the first half. Caught at the 3, up to the 10, 15, 20, 20. No, it does get to the 25, cuts it up. Gets up to about the 32-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 30. Charles also says, thanks for your support and contributions on the PAS network. You are valued indeed. We have an injured player. We have an injured Colt on the field. 44-year-old Rivers is 10 for 15 for 137, 2 touchdowns. A 135.3 rating in just over 1 quarter. What? Love it. What? So they're officially going to mark it at the 31. Oh, we're on Monday night. Still no score in the Flyers Canucks game. 6.5 minutes to go in the second period, and the Lightning still lead the Blues 3-1 with 15 minutes left in regulation. Who's everybody rooting for in the college football playoffs? The Flyers scored. Grebenkin with his second of the year. $28 points in just over 15 minutes. See these as any Texas team. Somewhere. Where is that? Over here. College football playoff. Here we go. College football playoff bracket. Alright, games coming up. When is that game? January 1st. Oh, New Year's Day. The only game that's not New Year's Day is Miami and Ohio State. It's New Year's Eve. I'll be rooting for Miami in that one. Georgia against Ole Miss. Indiana versus Alabama. And Oregon versus Texas Tech. A handoff here to CMC. A nice handoff up to about a 13-yard run here. And they're going to give him 12 up to the 43-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun. CMC, the man in motion, takes a snap. Looking to the right. Fires it up the middle. Incomplete. Jennings was the intended receiver. Second down. Fakes the handoff. Purdy looking. Fires to the right. It's caught. That's Bourne up to the 45-yard line. Oh, Bourne on that catch just made a $500,000 bonus. Over 500 yards on the season. We have a whistle here. Oh, they threw a challenge flag. Does he make the catch? Oh! I don't know. Lee says that. How much? I mean, how much do you give him? I mean, he made the catch. He rolled over. I mean, how much do you know? I don't know. It was ruled a catch. I don't know. I would not be surprised if this got overturned. I do not think it should be, but let's check some NBA scores tonight. Just starting the fourth quarter. Let me refresh that to make sure. The Cavs have a 106-95 lead over the Hornets. Pacers up 74-65 with 3.5 minutes in the third. Mavericks lead the Pelicans 63-57 at the half. Tonight at 9, it's Jazz and Nuggets. 9:30, it's Grizzly and Thunder. Magic and Warriors at 10. And Pistons and Portland tonight at 10 as well. Yep, we'll see. I just want to see Rivers out there again. So Bourne might not get that bonus check yet. Over and check the poll in the chat. 11 votes on the big side, 8 votes on the small side. He did not. They're calling it incomplete. Well. I do not agree with the call, but I do not agree. Third and 10 coming up for San Francisco. Ball at the 43 here. What are we doing? There's so much downtime in football. Purdy back to pass. He'll step up, pump fake. He'll And see where they mark it. He's gonna be about a yard short. Oh, the offense is staying out there. The tracker's got 4th and 5. It's like 4th and 1. Ooh, took a knee. Purdy under center. Use check behind him, and he pushes him. That'll be a first down. I'm making waffles in the morning. Purdy under center. McCaffrey in the backfield. Hand off to McCaffrey. Inside the 40. Still on his feet. Inside the 30. Nice run by CMC. Down to the 27-yard line. Another handoff here. Only gonna get one. 2nd down and 9. McCaffrey's just awesome. I'm glad he's been able to stay healthy over the last couple seasons. Smash them free subs and hit the like button. Right now, I just think it's you and CD here, Charles. Dumped off across the middle. That's CMC down to the 19, 18. So maybe the 17-yard line. It'll be a first down. Bam says, oh, Bam's still here. It just went back up to 3. CMC got up, says he needed a breather. Oh, another handoff here. Down to the 12, maybe the 11-yard line. 6-yard gain by Robinson. And CMC back on the field. 10 minutes to go in the half. The number CMC would have put up if he could have stayed on the field are crazy to think about. Yup. Purdy rolls out to the right. Looking. Pump fakes. Now fires. Come on. Touchdown. Kittle. $11-yard touchdown, and it's 20 to 14, pending the extra point with 9:36 left. Extra point is good. Eddie Pinheiro on the kick. Touchdown. Do either of these teams have a defense? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with either of these teams. I don't do my research on football teams like I do baseball teams. Maybe that's why we only got 3 people watching us. And there's a lot more streamers doing this as well. The Rockies have reached a minor league deal with catcher infielder Jack O'Dowd, who hit .333 with 22 home runs and 91 RBIs with the Mustangs in the Pioneer League. He is the son of former Sox GM Dan O'Dowd. Huh. I don't know. Let me go look on the vertical. It says we got 4 on the vertical. Don't want to. End of the second period there. The Flyers have a 1-0 lead. Oh, no, there is... Oh, here we go. College football. There is college football tomorrow. Toledo and Louisville in the Bush's Boca Raton Bowl. Western Kentucky against Southern Miss in the New Orleans Bowl. And UNLV versus Ohio in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. On Saturday, my Penn State Nittany Lions play Clemson in the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. That game is played at Yankee Stadium. Caught a yard deep, returned up to the 10, the 20, 25, 30, and gets up to about the 34-yard line, but we have a flag. Still 9.5 minutes to go in the half. Can't wait for February and March. Back to baseball. Especially this year, or 2026, with the World Baseball Classic coming up. Plenty of baseball coverage next season. We'll be back to doing our power ranking show on Sundays next year. All right, drive will start at the 20. Rivers in the shotgun. Warren, the man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Dumps it off. That's Taylor. In 5, maybe 6. They're going to give him 6 up to the 26. Second and 4. Fakes the handoff. Rivers back to pass. Under pressure. He'll be sacked. Back at the 18-yard line. C.J. West, the rookie, gets the sack. That's his first career sack. Big man can't even put the jersey over his belly. Rivers in the shotgun takes a snap, looking over to the left. Now scrambles to the left, and he just throws it. Oh, it's caught. Pittman does not get the first down. He's 2 yards shy, up to the 28. Aikman talking about watching Rivers scramble to the left here. Checking the rear view mirror, making sure nobody's tailgating them. Here's the punt. Caught at the 17, and it's fair catch. Fair catch. I did not see him signal fair catch. Don't want to sing along. Don't want to get demonetized for singing Christmas songs. Let's see what else we got. On Friday, on Wednesday, there is one game, California against Hawaii. That is the Sheridan Hawaii Bowl. Then Friday, you got Central Michigan against Northwestern. New Mexico versus Minnesota. Florida International versus UTSA. My guess would be that's University of Texas, San Antonio. I don't know who that is. Oh, you guys are a lot more chatty when you're over in Fitzy's stream. What's up? Speaking of Fitzy, we haven't seen Fitzy yet tonight. What do you mean? What are you questioning? I speak facts. I speak facts. I should have grabbed a snack. Oh, I do have a snack. I'm sponsored. Unsponsored snack of the stream. Reese's Fast Break. I don't know. I don't know where Fitzy is. Here we go. 1st and 10. Purdy back to pass. Under pressure. He fumbled. Farrell caught it. And it turns into a 2-yard game. Now, that goes down as a fumble. That will not go down as a catch. They're going to give him 3 yards on that, up to the 21. Purdy back to pass. Looking, fires up the left side, and overthrew McCaffrey. CMC, third all time most career scrimmage yards per game with 116. He's got 75 so far tonight. Third down, 7. Purdy back to pass. Fires up the right side. He's got Kittle, first down. But we have a flag. The catch was good for a first down. Oh, it's on the defense. It's declined, so it's a first down either way. So a fresh set of downs here. The Colts were 7-2 when they made the trade for Sauce Gardner. They're now 8-6. McCaffrey gains about 3 yards on first down. C. Lee says the Colts D sucks. Yup. Use check, the man in motion. Purdy back to pass. No pressure. Fires across the middle. Wide open. That's more. Sky Moore. I believe he was drafted by the Chiefs a couple years ago. Yep. Ball at the 41-yard line. Pitch to CMC to the right. Stutter steps. He gets to the 39 for a gain of 2. Purdy in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Fires across the middle. It's caught. That's Kittle. It'll be another first down. Down to the 22-yard line. 4 minutes left in the half. See, Lee says the Colts D needs a big play. Tough to get a big play when everybody's wide open. Kittle 5 for 78 and a touchdown tonight. Fires it to the right. That'll be caught. That's Bourne. Now Bourne officially went over the 500-yard mark for his bonus. Ball at the 11-yard line. Purdy under center. Takes a snap. Pitches it to McCaffrey. Inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. Gain of 4. This is about to get out of hand. No, Not in the games we cover. Teams have been down by 10 plus points in the games we cover and come back and win games. Bears were down 10 points with 1:59 left the other night and won. Fired out to the right. And McCaffrey, no gain. Third down. That'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. They're going to actually call it a loss of 1. See if our Flyers have started the third period yet. Not yet. The Lightning and Blues game has gone final. The Lightning beat the Blues 4-1. We'll get a Mets stream in here pretty soon. Frank was asking for some Mets off-season updates, so I was working on the graphics for that today. The Mets have made Mark Vientos available in trades. That's surprising. Yo, Fiver's here. Five's here. What's up, Five? How are you doing? Checking us out over on the Twitch side. 3rd and 6. Ball at the 7. Purdy takes a shotgun snap, looking to the left, floats it to the left. Kittle drops it. Don't know if it got knocked out of his hands or not. But it'll be 4th down and the field goal. Pinheiro will come out for the attempt. I want the 49ers to win this game. Who do you want to win? Yeah, I want the 49ers to win. Wow, just the field goal, yep. And it's good. And the only reason why I want San Francisco to win is because my Jets own the Colts first round pick this year. So Owen, welcome in, saying let's go 49ers. What's up, Owen? Owen's checking us out over on the YouTube vertical side. Guillermo checking in, saying hi. Thank you. Welcome in. Some people coming in and checking us out here, getting ready to go to half. I like the McNeil trade. I like the young pitcher they got. I know he only played in rookie ball last year. I know he's only 17 years old, but McNeil needed to go. This team is not one with these guys that were here. It's time to shake things up. But Juliet, how are you? We'll see how the Colts respond. San Francisco does get the ball to start the second half. Rivers fakes the handoff. Going deep up the right side. Downs, it's incomplete. Oh, you're good, but a little sick. Oh, that's not good. Never good to be sick during the holiday season. Our Flyers are still up 1-0 with 18.5 left. A delayed draw here to Taylor. He's only going to get 3 yards. He's only going to get 3. They might have to call timeout here. I'm surprised San Fran didn't call a timeout. Diaz was the Mets' biggest loss. Rivers fires it up the left side. Tipped and incomplete. And we have a flag. 59 seconds left. Big penalty, says Seeley. Let's see. I don't think so. I don't think so. Happy birthday on that call. My goodness. Even the rules analyst didn't like it. Ball at the San Francisco 41-yard line. Rivers in the shotgun. Taylor to his right. Takes a snap. Looking. Fires up the right side. That's Downs at the 30. Out of bounds about the 27. Yeah, no interference. But it was called. Crowd wanted a flag, but Downs has got 5 catches for 65 yards here in the first half. A handoff. Oh, ran into his own man after a gain of 3. I was shocked. I was shocked about the Phillip Rivers signing. But yeah, I mean, turned out to be a great signing. I mean, he almost beat Seattle in Seattle. And now tonight, I mean, they're going to have a timeout here on the false start. I mean, they're good, you know. He's got 2 touchdown passes tonight. Rivers is hot. Despite the football. Yeah, Rivers tonight, 13 out of 19 for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. He looks good. He looks really good. Ball to 29 now. 2nd and 12. Rivers takes the snap, looking to the right, dumps it off out of the backfield to Taylor. Gets down to about the 21-yard line. They'll call timeout again. 25 seconds left. If you could see one former NFL player come back realistically, who would it be? Joe Montana. I would love to see Joe Montana's with all the penalties they call on defenses now. I would love to see Joe Montana play in this kind of league. Third and 4 here. Ball at the 21-yard line. Rivers in the shotgun. Taylor to his left. Takes a snap. Looking to his right. Steps up. Floats it. Incomplete. Had Warren. He just floated that ball instead of putting a little zip on it. I think if he puts a little zip on that ball, it's complete. Field goal is good, and it's 24-17. 17 seconds left here in the half. Juliet says, what NFL team disappointed you this year, and what team surprised you? The Colts have surprised me. I know they're struggling as of late, but the Colts being 8-6 is surprising to me. I did not think they'd be that good. And my Jets are always the biggest disappointment. See, Lee says at least they got some points. And San Francisco does get the ball to start the third. Jags are a surprise. That's true. Yeah, Jacksonville. I forgot about Jacksonville. Jacksonville going into Denver and beating Denver by 2 touchdowns. That's big. That's big. That sends a statement. Rivers so far tonight, 14 out of 21 for 175 and 2 touchdowns. Chiefs were disappointing. Not to me. I'm happy with that. Caught at the 4. Up to the 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and he's tackled there. 11 seconds left and 2 timeouts. You might be able to get into field goal range here. Purdy tonight is 12 out of 16 for 151 and 3 touchdowns. The 49ers can use the whole field here with these 2 timeouts. Leg cramp. Ball at the 40. Purdy in shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to the right. Wasting too much time here. Fires. It's caught and out of bounds. But it's Bourne. Only 3 seconds left at the Indianapolis 46. Okay, I'm kind of biased as a Swiftie, but my dad liked Travis Kelce since the beginning, so I've always been a fan, but Taylor has enhanced it. And that's why everybody else hates the Chiefs now. Oh, 64-yard field goal attempt for Pinheiro here. Here's the kick. It's online. And, oh, it hits the crossbar. And out. Oh, my goodness. 64 yards. And he hits the crossbar. Most 41 points. The most points in the first half since 2018. Oh, man. All right, we'll be at the half here. Oh. The Flyers scored again, now lead 2-0. Grunstrom got the goal. 12-11 left there. Missed it by that much. She barely gets shown. Stop. Anytime there's a big play, they show her. She's not a football player. Why are they even showing her? They don't show other players' girlfriends and wives. It was all a marketing ploy. So, I don't know. Let's take a look at some of the stats here at the half. All right, Purdy 13 out of 17 for 165 and those 3 touchdowns. Rivers 14 of 21 for 175 and 2 touchdowns. CMC on the ground, 11 carries for 67 yards, where Taylor has only got 7 carries for 24 yards. Kittle having a big night so far, 5 catches, 78 yards, and a touchdown. And for the Colts, Josh Downs, 5 for 65. I like that. ESPN does have a countdown timer there, so 10 minutes left to go in the half here. Yeah, I'm done talking about Swift. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. Her music's absolute garbage. Flyers scored again. Dvorak got his 8th goal of the year. Connor says, I know. So bad. What's bad? Oh, the music? Yeah, this is not a Taylor... We're done talking about Taylor Swift. Just like there's no politics here, there's no more Taylor Swift talk here. Still surprised we haven't seen our guy Fitzy tonight. I was hoping to talk a little bit to Fitzy about having to face him in the Fantasy Football Championship. We haven't seen Charles in a little bit in the chat. Hopefully everything's okay down there. Oh, and there he is. Huh. Connor, very funny. Yo, Alan Joseph Kelly, what's up? Just wanted to wish you happy holidays and see you opening day of baseball season. Alan Joseph Kelly, thank you so much. It's good seeing you as well. Connor, very funny with the 67 joules. Thank you, Connor. 6'7". Haha. Well, there's Charles. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I could always adjust my sail to reach my desired destination. All right, Connor, thank you. I don't know what they all mean, though, but thank you. I appreciate anybody donating to the channel, no matter how big or small. Charles says, feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time. Somebody unsubscribed. I have a guess at who. Let's go over to Tankathon and look at what the bah humbug, he said. Right now, the top 10 in the draft would be Giants at number 1, Raiders at number 2. Those two teams play each other next week. Cleveland at 3, my Jets at 4, Arizona 5, Tennessee 6, Washington 7, the Saints 8th, Cincinnati 9, and the Miami Dolphins would right now be the number 10 pick. Still 4.5 minutes there. Connor, thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. I don't... I don't know what it means. Let's see. YouTube joules value. YouTube joules are a virtual currency viewers buy to send digitally gifts during vertical live streams, converting rubies for creators where 1 ruby equals 1 cent. It still doesn't tell me anything. But Connor, don't get in trouble there. You keep sending them. I don't know what that means. But I appreciate it. Up to 14 likes on the vertical side. Up to 12 likes on the big side. I ran out of joules, and I don't know what they mean. Like, I know it's some kind of currency, but thank you for supporting the channel in that way. Still 2.5 minutes here in the halftime. Connor, nope, never apologize. Thank you for hopping in. Have a good night. Once again, the 49ers will start the second half with the ball. We're at a 1-score game. Also, right now, the Jets own the Indianapolis Colts pick in the first round. And if the Colts lose tonight, it'll be number 18. And who do the Colts play the last 2 weeks of the year? They played Jacksonville and Houston. They might not win another game. Who's Detroit got? Minnesota and Chicago. They might not win another game. Who's Tampa Bay got? Miami and Carolina. Man, they might not win another game. Who's Minnesota got? Detroit and Green Bay. They might not win another game. Baltimore 7-8. They play Green Bay and Pittsburgh. They might not win another game. All right, getting ready to start the second half here. Once again, San Francisco to receive the second half kickoff. Up a touchdown. Indianapolis is not allowed a touchdown in the third quarter during the last 7 games. One more full work day. tomorrow. Then I have a half day Wednesday, and then I am off until the 29th. Almost like a mini vacation. All right, let's start the third. Up to the 20, 25, 30, 35, maybe the 36-yard line. And the 49ers will start from there. I'm off till the 6th. Yeah, Mrs. PAS is off till the 6th as well. Purdy fires it across the middle. That's Kittle up to midfield. They're going to mark him at the Indianapolis 49-yard line, gain of 15. N3K is Nigeria currency. Purdy under center. Hands it to McCaffrey. He's only going to get a yard. Second down. Purdy back to pass, fires it out to the left. That's going to be for no gain. It'll be third down. That's not a gain of 1. How do you give him a gain of 1? Purdy in the shotgun. Got to get to the 39-yard line. Takes the snap. Looking to the right. Fires it to the right. He's got a man wide open. Inside the 30 is Jennings. Down out of bounds about the 26-yard line. Good defensive play. Yeah, that was the play before. Purdy under center here. Wide open, yup. Purdy rolls to the left, fires, and Kittle's got it. First down inside the 10. Inside the 5, it'll be first and goal. Kittle's up over 100 yards tonight. Colts need pressure. Or coverage. Everybody's wide open. Kittle, 7 catches, 115 yards. A handoff to CMC. Nowhere. Second down. Second and goal. Purdy in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to the left. Now scrambles to the right. Still looking downfield. And dumps it off. Incomplete. It'll be third down. It will be third down. Purdy, back to pass, fires up the right side, caught, Jennings, touchdown. Fourth touchdown pass of the night for Purdy. See, leads his touchdown. Bam says Colts D is useless. Good grief. 8 plays, 64 yards, and the touchdown. The extra point is good. Great throw. Getting ready for game day. It's my second favorite holiday ever. Purdy now 18 out of 23 for 227 yards and 4 touchdowns. Jennings had 2 catches on that drive for 24 yards and that touchdown. Some finals in the NBA so far tonight. The Cavs beat the Hornets 139 to 132. And the Celtics beat the Pacers 103 to 95. Just under 4 minutes left. The Pelicans have a 107-103 lead over the Mavs. Nuggets up 69-46 at the half over the Jazz. And Thunder have a 31-28 lead after 1. A minute 12 left in the Flyer game. The Flyers now have a 4-1 lead. Not over till the clock hits 0. And I should have known better to turn that Alabama-Oklahoma game off. I shut it off. It was 17-0 Oklahoma. See how the Colts respond here? Down 2 scores. 2 touchdowns. And caught at the 2. Up to the 10, 20, 30. Oh, gets tripped up at the 36-yard line. He might still be running if he made through there. They're going to officially mark it at the 35 for the Colts to start. Rivers under center. Takes a snap, hands it to Taylor. Nowhere. Oh, we have a late flag here. Yep. See, Lee put it in the chat as soon as I said it. Personal foul on the defense. Lenore. Let's see. Really? That's what they called? He come up and punched the ball out, and they called unnecessary roughness. Okay, NFL, we got to stop. Ball at the 50-yard line here. Hand off. Taylor's only going to get to the 49-yard line. No, right? Right, C. Lee? That's not a penalty. Rivers in the shotgun. Fires up the middle. It's caught. No, incomplete. Incomplete. No. That's incomplete. If the other one was incomplete to San Francisco, this one's incomplete. They're not going to challenge that? And Shanahan's going to throw the flag. So was the other guy. Actually, ground can't cause a fumble, so that is a catch. That is a catch. I agree with Celina. After watching the slow-mo replay, that is a catch. It's completely complete. Yes, it is. Flyers got another goal. Ended up winning that game 5-2. Oh, right now Flyers are second in the division. I expect this one to be caught. This one to stay a catch. Expect it to stay a catch. Oh, District Nation's live tonight. I didn't know he was live. I would have checked in at halftime. We'll listen in. CD says they will not overturn that. Yep, ball at the 35 here. Rivers under center. A handoff here to Taylor. And he's going to get 3. Second down and 7. Winding down 9 minutes to play here in the third. Ball just inside the 33-yard line here. Rivers takes the snap. Steps up, fires across the middle, incomplete. Shut up, Troy Aikman. Back in my day, get off my lawn. Rivers back to pass. Fires across the middle, incomplete. That actually should have been called the penalty. He was grabbing down his left arm. 51-yard field goal attempt here for Group E, excuse me. And the field goal is good. 31-20. See, Lee agrees with me on the should have been a penalty. Rivers still with a rating of 114.8. Bam was telling, I think Bam put it in before, it was like 135. Rivers is wearing down, but the defense is the Colts' real problem. Yep. And their run game has died. Yeah. Taylor, nothing. Bad night for Taylor tonight. So far, if you needed a big fantasy point night from Taylor, you were not getting it. See, I wonder if the Texans will clinch a playoff berth with the Colts loss. Oh, that's a good question. NFL. Sky Moore on the return up to the 30-yard line. Dives forward about the 32. Pitch to the right to McCaffrey. He's up to the 38, maybe the 39-yard line. They are not listed, so no, Houston does not clinch a playoff spot. CMC with another run up to the 48-yard line. First down. There's something wrong with your microphone. There's something wrong with your microphone. Sounds okay on my side. Double check it on your side. Purdy, and it's caught. Jennings makes the catch. Yeah, Bam. Bam, is it me? You refreshed and it went away. Okay, good. All right, ball at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 here. Purdy in the pistol. Takes a snap, hands it off. And no gain. That's Robinson on no gain. Oh, they're going to give him a gain of 1 down to the 21. Five minutes to go here in the third. Purdy back to pass. Fires up the right side, incomplete. Third and 9 here for Purdy. In the shotgun. Fires across the middle. It's caught. That's Bourne on the catch, but it's only a 3 or 4 yard gain. It's fourth down. Yo, District Nation, welcome in everybody that came over from District Nation. Thank you so much, my friend. I saw you were doing some basketball tonight. Hopefully you had a good stream. I thought you were going over to Snowman. I was listening in. The field goal is good. It's 34-20. So back to a 2-touchdown lead with 4:02 left in the third. Yes, Cecily. Yeah. Is Grandpa Phil doing well? Who's Grandpa Phil? You might have me confused with somebody else. Oh, Philip Rivers. Oh my God. No. Man, that went right over me. Yeah, Philip Rivers has had a great night. They've just had no run game tonight, and that's kind of hurt. Charles says if you have not done so already, pause now and give the like button a thumbs up. Yeah, Bam says Rivers has played pretty well. The Colts defense has been terrible. Yeah, the Colts run game and the Colts defense have been terrible tonight. Charles says Uncle Phil. It was funny. We had a young man come in the store today, and I was asking him about his mom and dad, and then I asked how his grandma and grandpa were doing. And then my boss is like, "Why would you ask him about his grandma and grandpa?" I said, "Because his grandma and grandpa are my aunt and uncle." Gonna be listening while making a short and editing my new stream intro. Awesome stuff, District. Guys, if you have not done so already, make sure you check out District Nation. Does a great job of doing play-by-play during the Nationals games, during Commanders games. Mixed in some basketball tonight. A draw play here to Taylor. That's only going to be a gain of about 3 yards up to the 38-yard line. It's only a 2-score game. But it seems like San Francisco, well, they have dominated because anytime the Colts have done anything, San Francisco has easily responded. Rivers in the shotgun. Another handoff here to Taylor, up to the 43-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 2, a long 2. Oh man, the Rams play Atlanta and Arizona. Rivers in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Dumps it off to the back out of the backfield. It'll be a first down up to the 47-yard line. First set of downs here for the Colts. Maybe slow this down a little bit here if you're the Colts. Give your defense some rest as well as trying to cut this lead in half. Dumped off. Moelle Cox on the catch. That'll be an 8-yard gain. We have a bunch of whistles here. George Kittle now questionable to return tonight. We get an injury timeout here. Second and 2 coming up here. Ball officially at the 45-yard line. Rivers in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Fires it out to the left. And he fell down, and he's going to lose a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 3. .55 seconds left here in the third. Hand off to Taylor, and I think he got it. I think it'll be a first down. They do have to call another play here before the end of the third. 25 on the game clock, 17 on the play clock. Excuse me. Gets the snap off, handoff. And Taylor's only going to get a yard. We'll go to the fourth. 34-20. San Francisco won that quarter 10-3. Stats here. Going to the fourth quarter. Rivers is 18 out of 27 for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor tonight, 14 carries, 39 yards, averaging 2.8 yards a carry. I mean, Downs has had a good night. And Pierce has got 3 catches, 53 yards, 2 touchdowns. But Downs, 5 catches, 65 yards. But, man, the Colts have had no answer on defense for the 49ers. Whoa. Get rid of that. Still surprised that we haven't seen Fitzy tonight. For watching over on the vertical side, welcome in over there. Rivers in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to the left, floats it up to the left. That's caught. That's Warren. That's a first down. Out of bounds, or down at the San Francisco 23-yard line. Fitzy must be out with his girlfriend. Usually he checks in, though, and lets us know. It's alright. Fired across the middle. That's Warren again, down to the 15. Gain of 8. Charles even says Fitzy may be on a date. He said they're not dating. So, Taylor, spin move inside the 10, down to the 8. It'll be first and goal. So far this drive, 10 plays, 56 yards, but 5.5 minutes of game clock. Ball officially marked at the 9. Rivers in the pistol. Fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, dumps it off. Mo Alley Cox down at the 1. They're gonna mark it in between the 1 and the 2 yard line. Second and goal, 10 left on the play clock. Rivers in the shotgun. Takes a snap, draw to Taylor. He's in, touchdown. It's down to a 1-score game. Touchdown to CD. Oh, what happened to it? He said touchdown. I saw he said touchdown. Oh, I didn't think so. I didn't think it was early at all. And if I did think it, I would have said something. I didn't think it was early. So no worries. $12:41 left. It's a 1-score game. So Taylor, once again, not very good on the ABG, but got the touchdown. If the Colts can just get a stop or a turnover, you got Bam and C. Lee thinking the same thing. Rivers has really been great under the circumstances. Agreed. I'm shocked how well he's playing. Welcome in. We're up to 7 on the YouTube side. Welcome in, everybody. We've had a great back and forth game all night. See if the Colts defense can finally make a stop here tonight. This has been fun, he said. Moore up to the 30, and he's popped there. Took a big hit. All right, let's see what the Colts defense can do here. showing some of the highlights from earlier on some of the misdirection plays they've had. Oh, Purdy fakes the handoff, fires it off the middle. That's caught. That's Jennings. Gain of 17 there. Winding down to 12 minutes to go. Purdy in the pistol formation. Hands it off to CMC. Up to midfield in the Colt territory down about the 48-yard line. Gain of 5. No, I don't think San Francisco hasn't punted all night. I think the only time they stopped them is when Pinheiro hit the crossbar on the field goal attempt. Pitch out to McCaffrey to the right inside the 45. That's going to be close to a first down. They're going to mark him at the 45. So 3rd and 2 coming up. I'm telling you. It's 3rd and 2. No, it's 3rd and half a yard. What? So ball just about the 43-yard line. Purdy will hand it off to McCaffrey. Oh, he got through 40, 30, 25, 20, and he's out of bounds. For every cause, there's an effect, and for every action, there's a reaction. The choices we make. That's McCaffrey's longest run of the year. McCaffrey's up to 135 yards combined. Handoff here, only a 1-yard gain. That's Robinson on the carry. Oh yeah, he's over 100 on the ground. Purdy yelling over to the sideline. Guess he can't hear what's going on. They got to call a timeout. .9:18 left. Yeah, let me look. I have the stats. Up here. McCaffrey, 18 carries, 118 yards, averaging 6.6 yards carry. Kittle's up over 100 yards receiving tonight, 7 for 115. Ten on the play clock. Still winding. 5. Purdy in the shotgun. Back to pass. Fires it to the left. It's incomplete. Was going to Robinson. It'll be 3rd and 9. Big third down here for the Colts defense. Rivers looks angry. Yeah, I came out of retirement for this. He didn't catch the pass. Jennings makes the catch. Down at the 8-yard line, it'll be first and goal. Ball at the 8-yard line here. Purdy under center. Miss Gina, how are you? Toss to McCaffrey. He bounces it back out. He's going to lose a yard. What's up, Miss Gina? I saw Miss Gina hanging out in Wardy NYM stream this afternoon. After the Jeff McNeil news broke. D needs a big, great play. Purdy in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to the left. Now back to the right. Now rolls to the left. Scrambles back to the right. Looking, pointing, fires. It's caught. Incomplete. Tonjes. This might be a touchdown. This might be a touchdown. Yeah, see Lee, he may have caught that. They're not going to challenge that? Wow. Wide open is McCaffrey, and it's a touchdown anyway. What are you putting question marks in the chat for? Okay, thank you, Mr. John. Just tired. No worries, Miss Gina. Extra point is good, and it's back to a 2-touchdown game with 7:37 left. Some finals in the NBA tonight. Once again, the Cavs beat the Hornets 139-132. Celtics beat the Pacers 103-95, and the Pelicans beat the Mavericks 119-113. That Pelicans-Mavericks game is the one District Nation did. Games going on right now. End of the first period. The Ducks and Kraken are scoreless. The Blue Jackets have a 2-0 lead over the Kings after one. And finals, the Lightning beat the Blues 4-1, and our Flyers beat the Canucks 5-2. Kickoff return for a touchdown would help, says Seeley. And District Nation says Mavs did well. Couldn't get it done in the fourth. District Nation says, love the Christmas themed logo, John. Thank you so much. I can't take the credit for that, though. Up to the 30, up to the 40, 50, down about the San Francisco 41-yard line. Oh, but we have a flag. We have a flag. I cannot take credit for that, though. All I did was I put the Pure Adrenaline logo in the Gemini, and I said, make it Christmas themed, and put a Santa hat over the baseball, and it did it for me. Oh, it's coming back. They'll get the ball at the 20-yard line. Wow. That would have been huge. Gemini is a wizard. Rivers. Oh, that's a fumble. That's a fumble. Where's the ball? The Colts jumped on it. Back at the 5-yard line. Sealy says, oh, crap. And that is a fumble. Second and 25. Rivers back to pass. Up the right side. Tipped away. It'll be 3rd and 25. Colts escape a potential disaster there. Yes, they did, Charles. Still bad at 3rd and 25. Rivers back to pass. Fires up the left side. Nobody there. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Downs actually made a diving attempt and almost got there. Sky Moore back to receive the punt. Caught at the 48. Oh, that... Yikes. Gets it back down to the Indy 44-yard line. Up by 2 touchdowns. No, San Francisco's D has not been great tonight. Nope. But they've been able to make a couple, at least they've been able to make a couple plays tonight where Indy has not been able to do that on defense. Ball at the 44. Pitch to McCaffrey. And he's only going to be able to get one, maybe two. If the Colts do lose tonight, they are eliminated. Charles says, run the football here. Milk the clock. My humble opinion. I agree, Charles. Purdy in the pistol. Another, nope, fakes the handoff. Scrambles to the right. Fires it back over to McCaffrey down to the 40. Gain of 3. Last 19 drives for San Francisco. 10 touchdowns, 6 field goals, 0 punts. Last punt, November 30th against Cleveland Browns. Yeah, they haven't punted in the month of December. Purdy takes a shotgun snap, fires it to the right. It's caught. Tonjes on the catch. 4:52 left. Ball at the 33-yard line. Handoff here. And gonna lose 2 yards back at the 35. Timeout called here by Indianapolis with 4:47 left. All right, 2nd and 11 they're calling it. 2nd and 11 coming up. Purdy fakes the handoff, fires across the middle, tipped, intercepted. And returned up to the 29-yard line, and the Colts offense will come back out onto the field. I do not, if you're San Francisco, why are you not running the football? Tipped, definitely intercepted. Bam says finally made a play on D. All they had to do was run it again and kick the field goal, right? Charles said they should have listened to me. Got greedy. Got greedy. That pass to Pittman, that's going to be a gain of 9 yards. See, Lee says Coach Steve really looked bad tonight. That's really the only good play they've had. Rivers in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to the right. Fires up the right side. Pierce is open. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Down about the 29-yard line. 4 minutes left. Rivers changing the play at the line here. Pierce has got 4 catches for 86 yards tonight. Fires across the middle, intercepted! And this will be returned for a touchdown. Turn out the lights. D winners on the 75-yard interception touchdown return. Wow, Cecily. Bamptons. No. Disaster. The extra point is good. 3:26 left. Wow. It looked like the Colts were on their way to making this a one-score game again. Wow. But what a night. I mean, still, what a night from Phillip Rivers. 23 of 35. Here on this last drive, he's probably going to get up over 300 yards. And that'll be a touchback on the kickoff. Aikman's saying I see what he's talking about with the tight end turning his head before he got to his end of his route. Linebacker was able to telegraph that one. Well, that's how the ball bounces. Oh no, that's game potentially. That's game. Pitch to the right. Up to the 41, maybe the 42-yard line. I mean, there probably wasn't enough time anyway, but what a terrible way to end it. You don't want to say that, right? Because of the way the Bears-Packers game ended? Oh, Leonard's the quarterback now. They took Rivers out. And another handoff here, short of the first down. It's 3rd and 1. Two things will happen first before the Colts win tonight. Hell freezes over, or B, chicken get teeth. Pitch to the left, and they don't pick up. They lose a yard. It'll be 4th and that'll be the 2-minute warning. It'll be 4th and 2. Charles says thank you for your support and contributions on the PAS network. Yes, thank you, Charles. Thank you, Bam. Thank you, C. Lee, for hanging out all night, chatting it up. Thank you so much to District Nation for the redirect. Miss Gina was here as well. Chicken get tea. He said B, Charles B. When Charles puts an A and B question in the chat, it's always B. Well, if you believe the theory that dinosaurs evolved into birds, chickens already had teeth. I don't know. What a game, though. I mean, we were pretty close all night. Back and forth most of the night. And there it is. Charles with the most famous quote. In the morning you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, and B, wake up and chase them. Trying to stay motivated to get the baseball season, guys. No. We do not. I couldn't tell you. Well, I could tell you. Any movie preview I see, the movies look like garbage. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the Colts are not eliminated with a loss tonight. But one Houston win over the last 2 weeks, and they're out. And incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. San Francisco will take over at the Indianapolis 44-yard line. Even though Indy's got 2 timeouts left, I do not think they call them. Once again, make sure you are subscribed to the channel or following the channel, depending on if you're on the Twitch side or the YouTube side. We'll be back live. I don't know when. With Christmas coming up, I don't know if I'm doing any games on Christmas. We'll definitely do the 2 Saturday games. Might just enjoy the day on Thursday. The 2 games Saturday will be live for Texans Chargers at 4:30, and then Ravens Packers at 8 o'clock. A knee, 112 left. Then we'll figure out what game we get on Sunday. From 8-2 to 8-7, what a slide for the Colts. They were 7-2 when they made the trade with my Jets for Sauce Gardner. They are 1-5 since. And they take a knee. And that'll do it. They'll let the clock run down here. Yeah, the defense did not show up tonight, and C. Lee was pointing that out all night long. They mentioned it at the end. C. Lee's been talking about it all night. Good night, C. Lee. Good night, Charles. Good night, Bam. Miss Gina, if you're still here, good night. All right. It is officially now final, so thank you all so much. Really appreciate it. If you have not done so already, hit that thumbs up. On the YouTube side, consider subscribing. Or if you were on the Twitch side, hit that follow button. And we'll see everybody next time.